The streets of Cincinnati, welcome to the jungle! Let's go. Stripes, 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 yeah, stripes, 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 orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite in stripes. Cincinnati, we gon' rise in in the jungle, we unite in dripping orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, every day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle, dripping heat. Tigers strike the city streets. East side, stand up. West side, stand up. If you reppin', who day? Time to put your hands up. Bengals stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Who day in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we live it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the pounce, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise in in the jungle, we unite in dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Stripes. Now who wanna move crossing on? Stripes. Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes, then you let the city know you rock them. Yeah, we got them. Yeah, we fought them. Like that black and orange on bottle. Bingo bottle. Never stop it till the beast on feastin' on them. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes? Flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen. We gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite in Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we unite in dripping orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Now who wanna move crossing on? Now who wanna move on? Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunipole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the Kings of the North, the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals, baby, let's go. I'm a little fired up. All right, now if you found the show, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, smash that thumbs up. I'm up to 1,437 subscribers. That is awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Now, if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so. Go to Sports with Strawberry Ice. On YouTube, hit the bell for the notification, hit the button for subscriptions, and every time I go live, you'll be notified. Also, exclusively in the YouTube chat crew, we're doing super chats, so if you like to support what I'm doing or make sure you get your chat or your comment read, give me a super chat. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave, and the Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. All right, guys, I think yesterday the jungle was the happiest place on earth. I had an absolute blast. I know Cap did. I can't wait to get him on, so let's get to it. Oh, how about I bring him up? Hey, there you go.
I'm like, I'm lost forever.
Kings of the North, baby. Kings of the North. I love it.
Oh, it feels good. It feels so good. It's tough because I could tell your voice, it's a struggle.
It's a little iffy.
We expended so much energy yesterday that I've been whooped. I felt like I played.
Dude, if you saw my victory lap yesterday when I got home, it was the slowest victory lap I have ever done. My legs hurt, my knees hurt. I'm just like, I'm doing it anyway. And I kind of jog, and people are like, why is the victory laps getting shorter and shorter? I'm like, I'm 40, I'm almost 47. I'm fat and I'm old. And I stood up for 10 hours and cheered my ass off. So,
yeah.
I did find this kind of interesting though. This picture. I like this one though. This fits all Bengals fans very, very well. Kings of the North right there, baby.
That was fun. I was absolutely honored to be able to get the opportunity to sit there. So yeah, that they did an amazing job. If you haven't seen it up close, it is such an amazing piece of work, and it's sturdy.
Is it?
Who day, Jeff? Who day, Brad? Who day, everybody? I see all the who days.
Who day, everybody in the chat crew.
I got.
Man, I did.
This,
I read. I heard.
This has got to hold me over right now.
Yeah, see, I went to the pro shop to go get one, and they didn't have them yet. They said they're gonna have them tomorrow. So as soon as I get off work tomorrow morning,
I placed an order online, and I might even stop by. They're gonna sell out. I guarantee it. Anybody that needs one, you better get one.
Yeah.
And then of course, I had to bust this back.
Oh, nice.
And
old school. I like it.
I'm drinking from. See if I can actually get that on there.
Oh, you busted out all the old stuff.
Oh, yeah. We got to get all the nostalgia because this team, I'm telling you, that's a crazy thing. We don't even know what we've got because of all the doubt, all the hate, and all the Zach haters all year long chirping. And, I know CJ kind of alluded to that, the social media experts, we've blocked them out. And this team could get hot. They're hot right now. They're hot at the right time. All you got to do is win 4.
Dude, I can't wait. I mean, I'm the way they're playing right now. The way this offense is, everybody wanted to let Joe cook. Well, hell, he's cooked the last 2 weeks, and he's set records. 525, 446.
And he's done it. He has put the ball in Joe Burrow's hands, and he's done it. So, proof that the man can spot his own mistakes, correct them, and actually put it into action.
Absolutely. And Uno, dude, none of the catches, none of them were wide open. Every single one of them were contested. They were perfectly placed, and Chase went up and got them. I mean, they were awesome.
The 72-yarder, he found a spot in his zone. So that's NFL. Yeah, that's wide open.
Just
but
took off.
He took off. Like, I thought there was no way. I'm like, okay, good gain. He's going to be down. And then, oh my God.
He was gone. Dude, he hit another level. When he took off, I'm like, holy, he's gone, dude. Like,
that's a gear that he did not show in his pro day 40-yard time.
Did you see Joe on the mic'd up say, you looked a little slow in that? He goes, are you serious?
Dude, I love them. That's exactly the way it should be.
Exactly.
Riding each other the whole game. I love it. I can't wait.
I got $5 super chat from Cool the Great. Lou A won the game with his defense. Burrow and Chase made magic, but the magic struck because of the defense. 65 yards, 1 TD for Hill and Kelsey. They didn't do crap in the second half. The defense, everybody can say whatever they want about the defense. Defense held up, and they didn't do a damn thing in that second half. That is a huge thing that helped the Bengals get back in this game on Sunday for sure.
Lou basically said that. He said he kept that 0 blitz in his pocket until the second half when they absolutely needed it. And he said he gave the players all the props for executing to perfection. I know there were a couple of comments back and forth on Twitter asking about that. And I think it was Andrew, PFF, had mentioned that most of the time, they'll send them, but how many times or most of the time they drop a linebacker back. And then, so Pat was expecting them to drop a linebacker back, and we didn't. He didn't have enough time. It was, gutsy to put that on Pat, to zero him.
Mm-hmm.
And
dude, they zeroed him, and he had nowhere to go to ball, nowhere, and they had nothing for it.
Secondary was just playing lights out, and I realized, there were some people chirping like, "Oh man, Von Bell got lucky."
That wasn't luck. He made a play.
He made a play exactly. Now his head might not have been turned around,
but his hand was.
But it doesn't have to. What I hope to see every single time the secondary is, okay, if you're watching the receiver, you're not going to see anybody trying to fool. Yeah, they'll maybe try to wait the last second to put the hands out so that the defender doesn't have the opportunity. But watching their eyes, watching their hand, his head didn't turn around, but he waited to see that ball and then pop.
Yep,
exactly. It was beautiful.
It was the defensive play of the game, if you ask my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Dustin Croft here. Burrow is a 2x4. He took so many hits yesterday and still stood there and didn't get gun shy in the pocket. What a warrior. Yeah, I mean, Joe Burrow's the real deal, dude. I mean, now I will have to say the offensive line, with Spain went out and everything, they still held up. Burrow got hit a lot, but he still got right back up.
I still think a few of those are on Burrow. I'm sitting there pointing at a wide open, like, come on, Joe. And he didn't throw it. Now, that's easy for me to say sitting in my seat.
It's always easy from our point of view.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have to make a play. I can throw it in the dirt. No big deal.
Right.
But as long as he's okay, as long as and hey, I really do. I think they'll make offensive line as much a priority again. They're not going to spend the first 3 picks on it. They're not going to
maybe we'll get that
$50 million
center
a year.
from Iowa. That would be kind of cool. But I don't know if
they'll address it. They'll absolutely address it.
We won the AFC North. I could give 2 craps less about the draft right now. That's all I got to say. Now, I got to give a shout out to my boy Foxy. He did a victory lap down there in Louisville, Kentucky. He put it up on the ice bar.
Nice.
So I saw that yesterday, and I wish I knew who it was. I cannot remember. Somebody on my victory lap did a champagne shower in their backyard and tagged me on it with that. So that was awesome. I apologize because I don't remember who tweeted out. There's so many people tweeting me and cop me. I'm like today I got so screwed up. I went to at you, for the show preview, and I added Bengal Jim again. And Jim goes, "I'm not coming on your show." I'm like, "I never said you were." I'm like, "Oh crap, okay." There's so many things going on. So everybody who's looking for Bengal Jim, I'm sorry, he's not on. We just got capped. So
yep, I downgrade today, but hey, you know what? You'll live.
We'll live. Now, yeah, this is what Ken's got here. I think Bart Scott gave Joe and this team motivation to go off. Bart Scott's an idiot.
Dude, that dude, people, please keep chirping. Keep chirping.
Please,
and in fact, here's the thing. As we've grown as a fan base with our presence on social media, it's been important to me to see people clap back at some of these horrible takes. And it's sometimes people are clapping back and saying stuff that I'm even like, oh, yeah, I hope I didn't start that,
No, not you. You would never start anything.
But I absolutely love it because guess what? These people are doubling down. We saw people going after Mark Schlereth on his horrible take about the draft.
Right.
He's coming back even harder. So guess what? We are baiting these people to keep running their mouth and keep pissing off our guys.
Keep talking.
And they'll say it. They'll say it. It's like, you know what? I know for a fact that it doesn't bother them. But there's a difference between comments bothering somebody and comments fueling somebody. And these comments fuel these guys. They'll look at these and laugh like, okay. Yeah.
Okay, we got you. All right. Keep talking.
Yep.
And speaking of keep talking here, I got to toot my own horn because the pick that everyone gave me the most crap about was Kansas City. And look, I had us winning that game. I got it right. Holy crap. Now I got it. Look, dude, Cap, I'm shocking myself. I'm 1 win away from being exactly right on a record. I didn't get all the wins and losses right, but I'm damn close. And
yeah,
dude.
And you know what? I'm going to count it. I'm going to count that as right. I'm going to count both of us as right because this Cleveland game doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
I could totally see him putting Burrow out there for a series and then pulling him. Now, we could still beat the Browns with our backups. They are not the same team that played us, and we gave them the ball over and over and over. We are also not the same team that played them. But you know what? That win or loss doesn't matter. Right.
Natty's got a good point here. He said, so did Joe throw against practice squad players this week? Nope. He threw against their starters. And I can't remember the guy. I rewatched the game. I didn't notice all this at the game, but I rewatched it yesterday when I got home. I think it was number 27, the guy who kept getting all the pass interferences for the Chiefs. Yes. I'm like, what the hell are you clapping for? You keep the pass interference. Like, what are you clapping for?
Yep.
Like, I didn't notice him doing that during the game, but afterwards, I'm like, that's got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life. Other than what Antonio Brown did yesterday, but we don't.
So I did tweet this out. I wanted to save it for all the fans of your show.
What's up?
But what is it? 10 games in a row? If I could do some quick math. So, right. Passing yard, 10 games. The Chiefs did not allow a 300-yard passer in 10 games. They didn't allow a 300-yard passer yesterday either. It was 415.
Boom!
So think about it. We've got Packers, 179 they allowed. Raiders, 249. Dallas Cowboys, 276. The other who shouldn't be in talk of comeback player of the year. We've got the Broncos, 250. Raiders again, 246. Herbert, Chargers, 236. Steelers, a paltry 173. And Burrow puts up 415 yards against this same defense. Yeah.
All right. The super chats are coming in here quick. I'm trying to get to them here. Okay. Bricktop. Let's see here.
Bricktop, great name, by the way.
Dudes, please check out some examples of the gifts. Well, we're on Reddit of that head against the Chiefs. Freaking hilarious.
Check it out.
I have to. I'm not on Reddit that much.
I love Reddit. I'm not a huge on Reddit because I feel like Reddit will just take whatever they find on Instagram and Twitter and take it over to Reddit. But you know what? There are a lot of great people on Reddit. Real quick though, Bricktop, did you get your name from the movie Snatch? Because I love that movie and I love Bricktop. But anyway.
I got a $19 one from Jackpot Joey and it just says Jackpot Joey. Appreciate you, Maddie. So I guess you just wanted to give me money. That's all right. I think that's all the super chats. Try to get back to the rest of the comments here, guys. But dude, I yesterday was people were talking about the defense. There's another comment in here I wanted to get to before I had the super chats, but the defense should have had 2 interceptions yesterday. I'm trying to find the comment. Somebody put it up there. We had 2 of them in our hands. Eli Apple had one, and Cheetah Bay had another one. Dude, like I said, the defense stepped up yesterday. I mean, it was.
Oh yeah.
Hendrickson didn't get it. He got his sack streak snapped, but in the second half, like I said, the Chiefs did not do anything at all, and they could not stop us. And dude, that's scary. And
Jamar Chase, like
started.
I just Chase, like I can't. So first of all, they didn't seem to give Chase the same respect.
No, they were covering 1-on-1. Like, what the hell?
I was shocked. And then again, the difference between, and I did tweet this out, but the difference between good and great teams a lot of times are going to be that one play, that one individual effort. You know, when you see a guy and we're old and out of shape. I'm not necessarily old and I am not out of shape, but in our heads, we're like, oh, I could make that cut.
Right.
And, the guy doesn't, you figure maybe a stiff arm would have got him, if they'd have just made one and, obviously field level and all these guys trying to kill you, it's different, but these guys made those plays. Jamar Chase hit gears that no one knew he had or didn't think he had because like dude gave up running at the end on the 72-yarder. It was absolutely crazy. He showed a different part of his game that we knew he had because of college. And he's shown this year, but like that was I'm going to take this game over where Burrow says, all right, time for me. Jamar's like, no, that's time for me this time.
Right. They both are on the same page and the ball placements and just trusting in the guy. I mean, like Joe Burrow said, Jackpot said, he goes, F it. I know Jamar's down there somewhere and just chuck it that way. He didn't just chuck it. He put it right where Chase could catch it.
He doesn't have to see. He knows.
Right.
Jamar Chase took a year off and people were harassing him for preseason. And I mean, you can even worry about why he had a couple games that were a little bit on the lower end here in the middle. You think about it, they're getting back into their championship groove in the year of the Tiger. They're getting back into that groove at the perfect moment.
I got one here. A cool. Let's see here. This Augie. I'll put this up here. Bart can take that red dot and point it where the sun don't shine. He can kiss Jackpot Joey and our asses.
That
Exactly.
red dot is probably what he's seeing in the mirror, and Bart, it's herpes.
But the funny thing is, Bart Scott hasn't played for the Ratbirds in, I think they said 9 years, and the last team he played for was the Jets. He's not claiming the Jets. Dude, you work for ESPN. You don't play football anymore. You're supposed to be an analyst, not say, oh, well, the Ratbirds are going to get. Did you forget we put 41 on you when everybody was healthy? So zip it. Hush. That's all I got to say about that.
Yep. I'm going to rip through some Akia talking about, is it Akia or Aquila? I always say Akia, like the wannabe Spanish speaker in me. But anyway, future RT, Bernard Raymond. I don't watch enough college to know how to pronounce that, but I don't know anything about him, so I can't even comment. But we can come back to that. Arrow says he's jumping the lake if we win a playoff game. One. I want to see that. I want to do that. Yep. Play the game. Von Bell punching that out. Absolutely.
Here's the two interceptions. It was Apple and Hilton. Those are the two.
We got so that's the type of individual effort we've got to do. Like so, Eli was it? No, it was Mike. Eli's I thought was a little easier, but he looked like full sprint.
Oh, dude, Eli was making a play. He was diving for it. It hit him in his hands, but
and Hilton, there was some hand. It was close. Like it might have been a little bit tougher, but I'll tell you what. I have confidence in either of those dudes making those plays when we need them to make those plays in the playoffs. So I'm not worried. Their time's coming. They've made those plays at other times. We won the game. That's all that matters. I tell you what, Eli Apple, who dey baby, Sean, started the Eli Apple chant pregame, and he's just been playing lights out ever since. So we're going to keep that up.
Exactly.
Just keep it away from my truck. That's all I ask.
Now, hey, I got to think of for anybody who doesn't follow Dale. You guys got to go follow Dale on Twitter. He did put a poll out there that he grew his hair out and he's got a mullet now. And ever since he got the mullet, the Bengals are 2-0, and he's asking everybody if he should cut his hair. And I'm saying, hell no, you don't cut your hair. We got to vote for the mullet. So go find Dale on Twitter.
If he cuts that lucky mullet, I will find hair from places he may not want it to come from and glue to his head in a mullet shape.
Exactly. We're keeping the mullet there. You got to keep it till we lose.
Doug Hensler, where'd I get my cap? I think this is the 2015 AFC North Championship hat. I'm pretty sure. So you can get them online.
Mine's upstairs. I got the 2013 one upstairs. I should have wore that one.
So this has got to be 2015. So
yeah. Let's see here. Let's go Dale here. Von Bell with the play of the game. We're just talking about this earlier. Didn't panic and knock the ball away before halftime. Huge play. Well, let's just talk about that. Just say he doesn't make that play, and they make this huge. It was a 50, 60-yard throw, and they make it, and they go and they score at halftime. That could change the game. The momentum and everything's back on the Chiefs. That is a huge play.
Huge play. Now, I have the confidence, and we all are beginning to have the confidence that no lead is safe. No lead is safe from Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow will break your heart. He's built that way. So, hey, you're up 30. Joe Burrow's going to try to score 31, and he's probably going to do it. The only thing stopping him from doing that is going to be turnovers. So as long as we play smart football, mistake-free football, Joe Burrow can come back from anything. I have zero doubt.
I got another super chat here from Dustin. Because of COVID and health, I wouldn't even have Burrow travel to Cleveland, stay home, isolate, and enjoy some cigars with Mr. Burrow. Talk about next Sunday. And Zach's kind of said it in his press conference that he really hasn't made up his mind just yet on what they're going to do. But the thing is, I agree to an extent. But if there's a chance, and that's got to be a lot of things got to fall the right way. If there's a chance we can get that number 1 seed overall, I might be a little more to playing them. I don't know.
So here's what you say. The number 1 seed, you get a bye week.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? We get a bye week Sunday. Our guys are going to rest. That's our bye week. We're number 1 seed. Now, you can say, yeah, but you play one less game. If we're going to win it all, we're going to beat everybody that is placed in front of us. I don't care who it is. I'm not worried about seeding. I'm not worried about the bye week. I am putting my confidence in Zach Taylor and Joe Burrow to win every game that they have to win. Done.
Got a superstar in the chat. We got Willie Lutz from the Same Old
Willie.
Stripes podcast.
Willie, absolutely love what you're doing on Twitter. I've said it before. I don't say it enough. You don't have enough followers.
No, you got to follow Willie.
He's man awesome. Is putting together unique stats, unique perspectives. He's putting time into some of these tweets that honestly should be showcased on some of these sports shows. I never knew him before Twitter. He come out of nowhere after the unveiling of the stripes, the new stripes, and I absolutely love following him.
Yeah, you guys definitely go follow them and listen to their podcast, CMO Stripes. It's very good. They've actually got a couple of Bengals on there. Actually, they got I forget his name. The long snapper for the Bengals who just had his
Clark Harris.
Mark Harris. Thank you, Clark Harris. Dude, I'm having issues today with my brain. I know. I don't know. Dude, I tweeted out. I tagged Jim instead of you. I damn near forgot to send you the link to come on the show. I'm having issues today. I think I'm too excited about the Bengals. But Clark Harris. Yeah. They've had Clark Harris on the show, and Clark Harris, 200 games, 200 NFL games. I don't care if he's just a long snapper or not. That's a lot. That's an accomplishment.
But he missed dinner with me, Hube, Mike Nugent, Kevin Huber.
Oh, up there.
Clark Harris. Palomino is no longer in Cincy, but anytime you want to have dinner, let's go.
My invite? Where was my invite, Cap? What the hell? Just kidding. Aaron wants to know what you're drinking, brother.
Michter's.
There you go.
Got to go with that. Like I said, Samuel. Hey, what's up, Joe D Silvestri? Houday. Sam buying the noisemakers. Great.
Yeah.
If you read the stadium rules, technically they're not allowed.
Yeah.
Now, I've said it before. I'm in a bright orange suit, second row on the aisle. I know all the security down there. Some of them are good friends. I can't get away with anything, but all the rows behind me, no one's going to see anything. You all, seriously, I would love, especially people who can't yell and yell sustained. Buy a noisemaker, hide it under a mask. It might be gloves. Hey, go at it. The Bengals would say no, and they would smack me in the hand. I say, you know what? What's the saying? Ask for forgiveness, not permission.
Yeah, I do it all the time. That's not the smartest thing to do. But let's get into story time with Cap here real quick. Let's discuss the propane heater malfunction that we almost burn ourselves up on Sunday. I was sitting there, Cap sitting all the propane heaters up at Bengals Bomb Squad, and he's lighting this one up, and it's sparking. It's like, what the hell? It's nothing getting anything. I was like, it's weird. It's like the gas isn't going to the ignition or something, and all of a sudden, like everything lit up. Like, oh crap!
Anybody that works with any kind of heaters, so hey, I failed my safety check. I will not do it again. Luckily, I was the only one handling it, so I would have blown myself up. We would have had
I was kind of close, but I was back.
We would have had beardless Cap. It wasn't that bad, but it was an interesting display because everybody with those heaters, you've got that copper tubing underneath, supplying the gas too. That had been nearly shorn off, like just cut.
It was
so some of the gas was leaking down, and it wouldn't light. I'm like, what is going on? It wasn't until all the gas built up below, and then it had a nice. So the heater worked, but the flame wasn't so much up here as much as here, and immediately, instinct reaction. I just cut the gas.
Well, the funny thing
We're
was,
fine.
I would just tell you, I'm going, it's weird. It's like I could smell the gas, but it's not getting to the ignition. I'm like,
No,
I wonder why.
it was slowly engulfing my Jordans
Yes, they
and
can.
almost lit
We,
up my
we cannot
nice
hurt the
Jordans.
Jordans. All right, Aaron wants to know are we going to be in section 158 at the game? Yes, we are in section
I am
158
going to
at every
have
game.
my ashes spread all over 158 when I die. Don't get creeped out, but if you do sit in any ash, hey,
There's Cap.
yeah.
I kind of tweeted this out earlier. Dale says rule of the jungle suggested, he said Woody Harrelson, Clooney, or Cap. I actually tweeted out Tony the Tiger. I thought he might be a go, but somebody else said Dave Lapham as the next ruler of the jungle for the playoffs. They haven't.
Dale, I'll send you your $5. It would be amazing to have Woody Harold. That is a genius idea because he's actually he said that, and you know what? I just he seems like the type of guy that would.
Right.
Not that George Clooney wouldn't,
right?
But he seems like the type of guy that would.
Woody probably would. Yeah.
So you know what? Hey, let's all tag him on every social media we can. Who knows? We could see that. As far as me, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy yet. I appreciate it.
Cap and Dale. There you go. Both of you guys.
I'm a huge Woody Harrelson fan. There are so many of his movies that I love. Like, I would die to meet Woody Harrelson. That would be just the absolute coolest ever.
And Augie's right. Jim did awesome yesterday as the ruler of the jungle. It was really cool. Is when he got his staff, they handed it to him at the Bengal Gym tailgate, and him and everybody at the tailgate walked up with him when he got the staff and everything walked in there. It was a really cool moment. I was very, very happy for Jim, and it was awesome. Now LeVar here says, talking about get back to we should play the starters. He said if the Chiefs lose on Saturday, we should play the starters on Sunday, try to make the number 1 seed. Now what Zach Taylor said. He said he's not gonna wait that long. He said that in his press conference that he will not wait till Saturday. By Wednesday, they're gonna. I have a feeling they're not gonna play everybody. If they do play them, it's gonna be a very, very short first quarter at the most. I will be surprised.
They're gonna the starters are gonna practice like they're gonna play all week long. They're gonna tell them this is what you're gonna do. If it breaks out, however, like you said, they're not gonna play very long.
Right.
If they end up playing at all, they're not going to play very long. But there are 4 different things that have to happen for us to get number 1 seed. I'm not worried about it. And plus, I'm not really even worried about number 1 seed because if we're going to win it all, we're going to beat every team in front of us.
Well, and the thing is, if you look at last year's Super Bowl champs, the Buccaneers, they didn't have a home game until they went to the Super Bowl. So you don't necessarily. I mean, at least we're getting 1. I'm happy with that. So we'll get to go to 1. Hopefully we get, it keeps going and we get more than 1, but we'll see. Now, Matt here says, I agree with Cap. Rest the starters. Burrow has the knee and finger. Give Logan another week to rest his shoulder, even though he played great Sunday. We have the potential to be near 100% and that's the thing too. And you got Spain, who Zach Taylor said right now probably won't play Sunday. He's got a little bit of an ankle issue. I don't know if Riley Reef is going to come back. I know they said he's out, but then I'm kind of confused. They say he's out for the season.
I heard he's done.
He's done?
No.
Oh, okay. So maybe he's done. Maybe we don't have to worry about that one. But if you got to get Spain back, that's a key to get him back to help the offensive line. But I mean, I like I said, I could see us resting him. I mean, if it was more of a chance to get that number 1 seed, I'd say yes, go for it. But you're not going to wait till Saturday to go, okay, you guys who I said that aren't going to start and play the whole game, scratch that. We're all playing. So I don't think that's going to happen on Saturday. I could see them.
No, yeah, they'll plan to play, and then they might not. So I'm fine with that. So, Joel Short, yeah, I think Taylor's staying next year. I have a feeling. Yeah, I have a feeling too.
Pretty sure.
Absolutely. Oh my God, like to see his family celebrate,
dude. How cool was it that he hurried up and ran out of there to go to his son's basketball game?
I missed the
awesome.
post-game presser when they basically asked, what it meant. And he had to take a long pause.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting misty-eyed thinking about it because, again, I have defended him. I have been I've had some horrible stuff sent to me, even via DM, for my defense of Zach Taylor. I can point to specifics about the man, what he said, the actions he's taken, his resume, just a million different things. Like as a leader who has hired people, things that I saw if I were interviewing him that made me believe in him, that has made me a good leader for many years. Instincts that I've relied on, things that I have developed, like I saw, I believed in. You can always be wrong, so, hey, there were points where if something continued down a wrong path, we weren't going to have a choice.
Right.
The choice was going to be made anyway, because the front office knows the window they have. It's a bigger window than people think, but it's not just the rookie deal. But I saw that he had it. And to see his amazing wife, his amazing family, to put everything that they want into this, and to want to do it the right way to build lasting success, like he said, something that we're going to be proud of, and to stick by his guns, and then to see it actually work. The good guys won. The amazing book that we want to read, the movie that we want to watch, and just we're crying and cheering at the end. We walk away like, man, I can do anything. It worked. That's what we wanted. That's even the haters. Honestly, deep down, that's what you wanted. You didn't realize it because in your life, things don't work out that way. You're pointing to the one failure in life or one disappointment or what. No. It does. It does. And it's showing it. He's showing proof. We are building a dynasty. And I was so happy to see it.
Dude, we're like, even Mo Egger said it today on the show that he could see us winning multiple Super Bowls with this group we have right here. How and I'm really not trying to toot our own horn, because this is not about me. It's about the Bengals and what they accomplished. But it just goes back to what we said in the offseason and building this team and how good we as Bengals fans thought they were going to be. And that's why I kept looking at everyone going, do you see the talent that this team has? We have the Migos, as Ace likes to call them. The three best wide receivers, I think, trio in football. We got Joe Mixon, top 5 running back. We got Jackpot Joey Burrow. And we got Zach Taylor. I'm sorry, one of the best young coaches in football. Dude, we're set for a while. And this is what I've been saying. And it's so awesome. Not necessarily to be right, but just to go, yes, the Bengals are good. I told you they were. And it's the pride that I have wearing Bengals. Everybody's wearing Bengals stuff today. Everybody's got Bengals stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's so awesome, because for so long, it's like last year, I went to the Super Bowl with my wife's and mine, 24th anniversary. Went down to Tampa, where her family's from. And we walk around the fan area, and I'm wearing my Joe Burrow jersey. And people are like, the Bengals? What? Why are you wearing the Bengals? I said, because I'm from freaking Cincinnati, and they're going to be awesome. Okay. I'm like, yeah, look at me now. Look at me now. They're awesome, dude. Kings of the North. I'm so excited. Sorry.
PD, did you guys want us to go for it on 4th down or kick at the end? You know what? If we are going to say we're going to be aggressive, I want us to be aggressive. Now, I was nervous about it, but I said, you know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind that mentality. I feel like that mentality is going to serve us well in more games than it won't. And if we've got that guy that's supposed to be that guy, he's going to convert it. And it was so short. Screw it. Let's go. And Zach went for it. And it's funny because
I'll tell you, I was a little nervous. I was getting the point like, dude, kick the field goal. Almost like
so many media members ripped him for it. And I just laughed because I was waiting to go online. I didn't look. I'm petty. Sometimes I look. I didn't look. But I figured some of the Zach haters would be ripping him for going for it. But you know what? That's exactly what most people wanted to see, is that killer mentality. Let's win it right here. Let's put it away right here.
If you watch on the rewatch, Tony Romo thinks, now Zach said they're trying to score a touchdown, but when Joe Burrow is sneaking it, he thinks he's holding up to try to run off time, because there is a lot of time left. You don't want to give the ball back to Patrick Mahomes with, a minute or more on the clock.
Zach Taylor is not going to admit that there wasn't 100% effort on that. He will never admit it.
It looks like he held up a little bit, I think, but I don't know.
So I wouldn't. Okay? There's the base that you can do. The bottom level. Let's do quarterback sneak 101, and that's what was done.
Mm-hmm.
Could there have been more done? Could he have tried to find a better hole? Could he have tried? There's probably quite a bit of things that he could have done to make that quarterback sneak better. He did none of them. It was literally get ball, move forward.
Right.
And I was okay. I sound like I'm full of, but I turned to Jess. I'm like, you know what? Quarterback sneak for at least 1 to 2 downs just to make them waste their timeouts. What I wasn't sure about, and that's what it was such a crazy situation with Patrick Mahomes. We had enough time on the clock. Do we also do that on second down, knowing we need to do it on third, or do we know we're going for it on fourth?
Right.
And they I guarantee you, they already had their mind made up. They were going for it on fourth. That's why they did what they did, because they knew they were going for it on fourth.
And the funny thing is Kansas City's secondary could not cover our wide receivers. They couldn't. Quote a great here. I guess he's doing some draft talk here. Thanks for the $5 super chat. All right, let me try if I can read this. Bernhard Ryman.
Yep. Athletic freak who's played wide receiver, tight end, and offensive tackle. Worked with Paul Alexander over COVID in 1 year. Most technical tackle in the draft. That's incredible. I like what I don't see the tape. I couldn't tell you what happens. I'm not the best offensive lineman evaluator, but that's an impressive.
That is.
Geez. Especially if we can get a deal on him.
Yeah. I like this. Crime time with Tone. Said, I couldn't sleep last night, was up to 3 a.m., was still hyped, rewatching the game, interviews, etc. I'm still excited. Love this team, man. Brother, I'm with you. I mean, if I wasn't so wore out from being at the game, I probably would have had a hard time sleeping yesterday. But, dude, I slept like a baby. I was so happy.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely amazing.
I got to get Terry's on here. He's always one of my loyal guys here. On a side note, our opponent for the 2022 seasons, our final, we play Kansas City at Dallas versus Tennessee, top of playing the AFC AFC East and the NFC South. So there's some look ahead to next year.
Nice. I'm going to Dallas.
Dude, I'm going to Tampa. Well, my sister-in-law is going to take me.
Oh yeah, that too. We're going to Tampa too.
I told Huday baby I was coming, and he said he goes, if I text him, he's gonna go, who dis new phone.
But you've also got Jer Bear and Bengals Whitney.
Yeah,
down there too. So yeah, we're all definitely doing that.
Exactly.
That'll be fun.
Let's make it a big road trip.
And you know what? Tampa Bay fans are some of the most fun fans. We've got a lot of friends down there through PFUFA. What the Buck is what they call it, which is a genius name. Great
awesome.
people.
It's awesome. Let's see, Augie, what do you got here? It says Burrow versus Brady all day. That's a primetime matchup. Huge ratings. Well, we gotta get to the Super Bowl for that. Crime Time says they're gonna meet me in Tampa. Sounds good to me.
Nice.
There's so many here. Let's see here. Jeff Holmes. I got my playoff tickets. Never sit in the section or in the 200 section before. The ticket agent informed me that I have access to the club lounge. Can anyone tell me about what it consists of? The club lounge, I think you can go inside and they got food and TVs and drinks and everything in there, right?
Yeah.
If I'm correct.
I believe for purchase. So
yeah, it's not included in your ticket, but you can get all that stuff. So you don't have to stand in a lot of lines.
If it's absolutely freezing,
right,
you'd be able to pop in, warm up,
Uh-huh.
get a little hot toddy. Absolutely, it'll be a good time. Good view too. There's really not a bad view. I've been a seat whore since my teens. Like people, the first seats we had were row 6. That was the closest I could get, and that's way before the suit. I bought
Is that when you
then
tucked your jersey into your pants?
exactly the cargo short jersey tuck days. And then I got row 5 and then row 4, all with that. So I like being that close. I like being able to yell at somebody and them either turn around and wave or flip me the bird. It depends on which team I'm yelling at.
Wait, would somebody actually flip you the bird? I mean, come on. I mean, seriously.
I've had officials. I've had officials make rude comments, and absolutely love it. Just proves how petty some of them could be. But Ron yesterday, the official that some of the Chiefs fans were crying about.
Right.
That dude, I always you see me. The officials come on the field. I'm always like, looking good, guys. Looking good, officials. Let's go, refs. And some of them will, get what I'm doing. They'll laugh and give me a thumbs up. I wished Ron a happy New Year, and he actually come up and gave me a little love and blah blah blah. I said, have a good game, and damn, he had a great game.
He did awesome. He was great. Now, see, I find this comment interesting because all year last year talking about firing Lou, but I don't want anybody to leave. But you guys think we might lose Lou and Arumo to another head coaching opening? I have no idea.
Success. I have no idea either.
Yeah, I know him and Callahan are probably going to be talked to about it.
We didn't plan well enough. I don't think. I love Marvin Lewis to death. What he did for the organization when he came in was necessary, and I don't know that too many guys could have done it. It was amazing. But I feel like he was an excellent at hiring coordinators, and those coordinators were great at getting us where we need to be.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have a plan to replace everything we lost because we lost players and coordinators.
Yep.
And it was rough.
Yep.
After he couldn't handle it on his own. Now, the nice thing with Zach, like if you lose Callahan, I think Callahan's a bigger part than what we hear. Just like out in Kansas City with Andy Reid and Bieniemy. But I trust that Zach can get somebody to replace.
I would assume
to fit in the system and continue things running smoothly.
Well, if that happened, I would assume they would put the quarterback coach up there.
Defense, I worry a little bit about, but here's the difference. Now we are a hot up and coming team. Kind of like 900 operator.
Hot.
Weird. Can we delete that part? Can we just rewind?
Live show, baby. Live show.
I'm blushing. That's weird. I'm put down the Michters. We are a great team right now.
There.
Guys are going to want to come play with us. Well, that was even weirder. Other coaches are going to. Oh God. Other coaches are going to. It's hot in here. Other coaches are going to want to come play defense. So play defense, coach. I'm screwed up. Anyway.
Oh my God. We're delirious with the winning. All right, let me get to Terry's comment here. I heard them say something about this in the press conference. I didn't know anything was wrong with Money Mick, but they can't send Money or Money Mac. They can't sit Money Mac on Sunday, and apparently something is wrong with him. I hope is healthy enough to get us to the playoffs. I don't even know what. I mean, Zach didn't even really want to ask Zach about it.
He walked in. I saw him walking in the locker room. And hearing the tightness now, I thought he was favoring a leg. So what I'm guessing, like when I'm sitting a lot, my lower back wants to just tighten up.
Right.
And if I sneeze too hard or something, I can feel it almost come on.
Yep.
Hamstring. Maybe. During one of the kicks, he felt like it was a little stiff afterward. And he's smart because he wanted it taken care of right away.
Right.
So you don't wait. Like, I feel that in my back. I don't wait. I start doing, there's, some exercise, loose stuff up. I immediately.
That's why I went to the chiropractor today.
Exactly. Dude, you can't, especially the older we get, we can't wait. You got to jump on it immediately. So he apparently is just going through, the preventative measures from what I hear. He's good.
Yeah, Zach didn't make it like it's a big deal. So, Kevin, we talked about this earlier. Is once those Riley Reef done, or can he come back for the playoffs? We think he's done as far as we know.
Somebody on Twitter said that he was done. I actually thought somebody said maybe it was Ben Baby. I could have been to something else, but yeah, he's probably I'm gonna count him out. It'd be great if he comes back, but I'm gonna count him out.
I from everything they're saying, it sounds like he's out. I thought that he might come back, but I don't think he is. I think whatever happened. I mean, I know it was his ankle. It must be worse than we thought it was. So it happens.
Crypt, it's a Cap. I need you to do some homework tonight.
I saw that.
Look it up every time you and Hube are on TV during the game. Bengals are undefeated this year. Really? See, I don't know that because
you don't know on TV.
It's incredible that you all love me because seriously, I'm a regular dude. I'm kind of weird. I might be a little awkward, believe it or not.
No,
I was really quiet as a kid. Like I was the kid like really early that got picked on. And I got tired of it. And I forced myself to, I was an introvert and I forced myself to become an extrovert. So it's not fake, but it was not natural. I had to work. And unfortunately, I worked in weird ways and embarrassed myself a lot to become an extrovert. And it still shows, obviously, pun intended. But so the people that love me and show me love and all the followers, like it's incredible. I love you all. I appreciate you all. But I think everybody's tired of seeing me on TV. I don't hear about it anymore. I'll get like maybe one screenshot like, oh, look, you were on. It used to be hundreds. And I would sit down at night and respond to every single one of them because I am never going to be that dude that just acts like. Now, sometimes I get completely busy and whatever, but always gotta say hi. But that's interesting, Crip. Hube says Green Bay we were on and we lost that one.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I don't know how many times people ask me how many times have I been on. Like, I have no idea. I don't know. But Caphole here says anything about Burrow missing the last play of the game. He kind of tweaked his other knee a little bit. I heard he's fine. They just wanted.
He actually told Zach that if they needed him, he would have played that last game.
Yeah. He said he could have played. He just wanted. He said there's no point to take the kneel down and let Brandon Allen do it. So.
Yep, it was his right knee. It was the other knee, so he knew he was going to kneel down rather than kneel on a knee that he kind of maybe twisted up a little bit. He went ahead and let Brandon take those. So if the game was on the line, he had to make a play. He'd have been in there. He'd have made the play.
All right. Yes says that ESPN Zach Hader said he got Burrow injured by going for it on 4th and goal. They wanted Mahomes to have another shot. So obvious.
ESPN's messed up. Like all of you at ESPN, what is wrong with you? Like, I'm sorry. Seriously, if they're being told to be ignorant,
they employed Bart Scott.
The money you could make.
They actually paid him. I think
Bart Scott's just dumb. Like that. The words that were coming out of his mouth, like,
well, it's like,
and I get it. He played for teams that were that way,
right?
And I wholeheartedly believe like Steelers had a bounty. They never got caught, but I believe it. Because
they have good people on there. I mean, I love the guys that are on NFL Live. I can't think of the name. The guy from LSU. I love him.
I love him so much. I have no idea where they're.
I have no idea, dude. I'm like, dude,
football. That's the only one I care about.
Yeah, dude. I'm like with my brain today. But they have so many guys on ESPN that I can't stand. I don't understand why they're on there. It's just like that. Bart Scott. You're getting paid for that opinion. That's not an opinion. Yeah, it's an opinion, but it's a dumb one. It's not one that anybody actually wants to listen to.
He was hoping for the interaction. So,
thank you,
Jeff. Love you too.
I got it.
Charles Simmons, you see the locker room celebration with CJ. Speaking about the Super Bowl. Oh my God, dude, CJ's a great speaker. He's an intelligent dude.
Ooh,
and the joy on his face, like the childlike joy after we won. And I thought he was going to run all the way around. And he basically ran on the other sideline where Bengals fans were, and then all the way back high-fiving. I got high-five from CJ, loved it. That dude, him, Mixon, the energy they bring, the excitement for their teammates, Mike Hilton on the sideline, all these dudes, it is the right culture to win a Super Bowl. And he's right. That how many times we didn't expect the Philadelphia Eagles to win the Super Bowl in 1 year.
Right.
There's so many teams we didn't expect the Giants to beat an undefeated Patriots team. All these teams. Why not us?
Yes, Ryan Clark. There you go. Thank you, guys. I knew people would help me out. Ryan Clark. I really enjoy Ryan Clark on ESPN. I think he's kind of right down the middle. I like him.
He's, you know what? He's one of the better ones with a very low bar. I mean,
yeah, and I actually like Randy Moss. Randy Moss, I actually enjoy him too. He's pretty good.
Oh, Randy Moss is GOAT.
But
that stuff doesn't come out of Randy Moss's mouth. Right. So,
but why wasn't T. Higgins on You Got Moss last week? That's all I want to know. I was upset.
That's about that. Yeah. ESPN has just got something up there. Yeah,
they don't like us.
No.
That's okay. That's all right. We're gonna take it. We're gonna get everybody's respect here. John, he goes, funny thing. Bart Scott was running his mouth to Ryan Clark that played for the Steelers, was looking like you're crazy and kept saying, yeah, he's like, you don't play anymore. You don't play. He's like, we got it read down. They're like telling me you don't play anymore, dumbass.
Crime Time with Tone. Cap, did you ever run up your mom's bill calling those hotlines? I did. It was the worst whooping I ever got. That's great. I did not, but I ran up.
Worked at those phone lines, though.
This is the nerd. I ran up the bill because I accessed the internet back in the day with America Online when it was $6 an hour. A lot of y'all kids don't know anything about paying an hourly fee.
They don't understand the struggle.
For internet.
That's
like Kazakhstan stuff, Moscow,
right.
deep mountains of Russia. They do. I know that. But yeah, I spent. I'm not going to. Okay, it was a 1200 baud modem to show you what kind of geek I am. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But basically, let's just say it took me about an hour and a half to download a scanned page of Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. And that was $9 right there.
It was well worth it, though, wasn't it?
I'm not going to say why, but it was totally worth it. So that got me a whooping, but it wasn't 900 numbers. Oh, I was way too young. Early days of the internet. Now everybody's on whatever hub they want to go on. I was downloading.
How do you know it's a hub?
Swimsuit edition. Scanned pages that took an hour and a half each. That is nerd. That is
Cap. That is dedication right there. Is what that is. That is flat
dedication. That's patience. Now,
yeah.
Oh yeah. All you guys don't. You guys think it's just as easy as taking your phone, going to the bathroom. No, you had to prepare for an hour and a half. But let's move on. This is going off the rails. We'll delete this one. We'll just you guys watching live, you get to see it, you get to have a good time, and that's it.
Oh, you're killing me. All right, Cat Paul says the tone of the national broadcasting at the beginning was just nothing but Patrick Mahomes fan clubs. That quickly changed once they saw the boys came to ball.
It's good that they changed it.
Yeah, we changed it.
I mean, I get it. Mahomes has been a beast. I mean, I was a little bit excited to see Mahomes because I watch Mahomes, and when he's not playing the Bengals, I'm like, oh man, that was incredible. I wasn't clapping at all for anything. A couple times he got away. I'm like, how on the, I hated to see it against us, but yeah, I get it. They're gonna love Mahomes, but like Zach said prior to this game, talking about them, they've been around a long time to get NFL years. They've been around each other for a while. They've gelled. They know where everybody's going to be at. We schemed better. We outcoached them. We out executed. But that's what we're going to be. That's what we're pushing toward. Chase Rookie of the Year. Yes.
This ticks me off. Because I said this. I should have done this. I should have taken my own advice. But Portnoy has made $250,000 betting on the Bengals this year. Dude, I was going to go down. I went down to Barstool to make the place to bet Lawrenceburg, and they weren't freaking open. And I never went back. And I'm like, dang, I'm like kicking myself. I knew I was going to do that. Oh,
You know
my
what,
goodness.
though? There's going to be so many other opportunities. So, absolutely.
Exactly. All right, Mitch, the NFL has always had it out for the Brown family. We get no love anywhere. ESPN2 only favors the big name teams. Well, that again, like Cap and I have said here, it's going to change when we start winning Super Bowls. They're not going to have a choice
Part
other
of that,
than
though,
to talk about
we
it.
can affect.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why I harp on spending money. I get it. We don't always have it. But sometimes, like, by the way, I don't know if you know, but the new era mesh back, the trucker AFC North champ hat
Mm-hmm.
today is on sale for $20. Go to NFL shop, Bengals online. It's like $6, $7, $8 off. So buy it now while it's on sale. If we don't make the NFL a lot of money because we're not buying stuff, honestly, that I think it affects. They won't say it, but I think it affects stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, it's
we
money. Money.
we are
Everybody wants to make money.
no,
Everybody wants to make money.
we are selling stuff out now for the first time. I mean, there are times that they wouldn't make like those amazing, and I don't have mine here, but the Griswold cap, the old school.
Yeah.
They wouldn't make it for us. Before we really started talking about it, it sat there. We were one of the last teams to sell out. Now, anytime it comes back, people are just hoarding them.
Right. Exactly.
It's absolutely incredible. The striped one, I wasn't even a huge fan of the striped one. Now that I got it, I love it. It's sold out. It's been sold out for a long time. Companies are noticing that we are excited and we're buying.
Mm-hmm.
And that buying power gets us votes. Those votes come in voicing our displeasure online when we're getting screwed.
Exactly.
So keep it up as we keep building, as more fans come on board and buy stuff, as we get louder and we carry votes on Twitter and votes on Instagram and,
Mm-hmm.
everybody piles on. They are going to have to listen to us. The winning will help. But you know what? When we were winning in 2015, we still got screwed in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We, the fans, are going to do our part, and we've done our part. We just got to keep it going.
Now, my Georgia boy here, Maurice, says, Dan Cincinnati, what happened, man? Talk about the my beloved Bearcats. Unfortunately, they didn't win Saturday. Well, all right, I'll tell you real quick about this. We're talking mostly Bengals here, but real quick about my Bearcats. My opinion, when you have the two best corners in college football and they're running the ball down your damn throat and you refuse to stack the box, to sell out, to stop the run and put the two best players on your team out on an island, and you don't do that and you keep letting them run the ball, that's a bad decision right there. And then the offense, we didn't run we didn't run Ritter nearly enough. It just bad game planning. And to me, I hate this, but the coaching staff, I think, coach scared. That's just what it seemed like to me. They had nothing to lose, but it was still a 7 points, 8-point game going into the end of the third quarter. We were still in it. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm upset.
It's a different league, unfortunately, playing against Alabama. Yeah. Buckeyes fans have seen that on the wrong end a few times. I feel like if Fickle could keep that program on the pace that it's at,
oh yeah,
and they're in that more, that coaching will come along.
Well, offensive coordinator Denbrock's last game, he's going to be the offensive coordinator at LSU now. So now this is cool. Ruffles Terry says Burrow will replace Mayfield in the State Farm commercials. They only want top tier quarterbacks.
God, I hope not. Those are terrible commercials. I laughed at maybe 2 of them, but I mean, Baker's just kind of, he just, to me, he seems like that awkward dude that is trying to be cool, but he's kind of not.
Right. $2 super chat here from a quote of great. Louisiana is a Bengal fan fortress now, dude. They love us down there. We got
that is good to hear. Holding it
Chase,
down.
We got Jackpot Joey. We got everybody down there. Let's see here. Mitch, kudos for the Browns' daughters for making the changes to get us back on top. Exactly. I think what Katie and Elizabeth have done, I think, especially Elizabeth has really changed Not only along with Zach Taylor changed the culture in the locker room. Elizabeth has changed the culture outward, of the social media, that push that she's done for us Bengal fans and stuff like that. It when you keep putting things out there like that, you're going to demand the changing of the narrative. And that's basically what she's done as the new head of the social media here.
Yep.
All right, see here. Jeff Holmes. We all know the future looks bright because of the players and coaches, but also because of the ladies like Katie and Elizabeth Blackburn and Emily Parker. Exactly. You don't forget about Emily. Emily's doing a great
And
job.
I love highlighting the ladies because women, we are proving women are, I hate even saying they're talented, they're intelligent, like as if they weren't. But
right. Yeah,
too often in jobs like this, I've seen it in my own career, cybersecurity, they're underrepresented. Minorities are woefully underrepresented in cybersecurity. There are amazing minds and incredible talent out there that can't break through this club. And there, anybody in cybersecurity or IT, there is definitely a type. And, you might be white, you might have a beard, you might play some multiplayer online games. There's a type that, the sector is really hurting itself because we don't open our doors to think about, okay, well, you don't talk like me, you don't look like me, blah, 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 but you're a freaking genius and you can apply. Cincinnati, that building, Paul Brown Stadium, we have got some of the most talented executives in the entire league. I'm not talking male, female. We just have some of the best talent in the league. We're thankful that a lot of them happen to be women, showing that, guess what? Everybody needs to open their eyes and make sure that you are giving everybody the opportunity, because if not, you're missing out. We are building a dynasty, and it is an enormous part because of what they're doing in our stadium. And I appreciate them so much.
Exactly. Speaking of women, Hube is going to be on my show Thursday. So we'll get to chop it up with her. We can talk about her experience. Well, being married to,
I'm sorry.
That guy right there.
You might have some stories. I can't listen to this one. I can't. I gotta go. Like I'll be at the bar. Yeah.
All right. Crime Time with Tone says, Cap, if we win the Super Bowl, you have to shave off the beard. Deal?
Hey, if we win the Super Bowl, I'll shave off every hair on my entire body.
Okay, no, nobody wants to know that.
Hey, you heard it here. Every single blade of hair. Our hairs, do hairs have blades? Okay.
We're going to find out if you have to shave them all off.
I trust me, there are parts that I might need a mower, but it's all going. We win the Super Bowl. I am going to be powder.
Terry says if the Bengals win the Super Bowl, he's going streaking down Vine Street.
Terry's onto something. Maybe I won't shave, but if we get like 1,000 people streaking down Vine Street, they can't arrest all of us.
They can't arrest all of us, he says. Wait, get that nigga guy. No, get that.
There we go.
You're all under arrest.
And then everybody grease up prior to little all Vaseline, and we just go.
Oh my God! I think if I go streaky, my wife would divorce me. She thinks it's crazy enough that I do victory laps already.
Hey, a lot of people show me love. I'm making fun of my introversion and being weird. A lot of people show me love. I appreciate that. I am also very proud of being a little weird. I got some stories. We won't get into all of them, but if anybody ever has had a moment where they thought they might not fit in, hit me up on Twitter. I got stories. Nobody wants to tackle a naked guy. Absolutely. Especially me. Then I need to leave the hair, because then nobody wants to tackle me. No.
John wants to know any word on which color uniform the Bengals will be wearing for the playoffs. Let's pick the orange ones. They're undefeated wearing them. I don't think it matters since Burrow and Chase are locked in. I really like the combination yesterday. I think that might be my favorite one. The orange jerseys with the black pants and the orange socks. That might be my favorite one.
Yeah.
I really like that one a lot.
Those are sweet. Honestly, I didn't buy into the black jersey thing, and I'm glad we beat the Ravens. It's more
Mhm.
how we play and who we play, and that Ravens game proved it. So you know
Exactly.
what, we got to believe that team. They could be streaking down Paul Brown Stadium, and they think
Well,
they're going to
they have
win.
to have their clothes on though. They have to keep their clothes on, or we won't be able to win.
Yeah, Andrew, I love you too. Hunter,
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
we're all a little weird, whether we admit it or not. Absolutely. Crypt Keeper with the powder, LOL, great movie. Man, that as a kid watching that did weird stuff to me, man. Like I was like touching animals and stuff, trying to like feel them. I was a weird dude. I'm not even
Oh
kidding.
Jesus.
He touched that deer like as it was dying and like could feel it dying and stuff. And that obviously that still is with me.
I can tell
But
your eyes are
hey,
getting this big, like you can
I'll
feel
no,
it right now.
I'll hunt a deer. There's too many deer. Like the overpopulation. I've almost hit them on my motorcycle. It's dangerous, and deer meat is tasty. But sorry,
Oh, deer
vegans.
meat is tasty. Oh, deer
Yeah.
jerky is delicious. All right, Crime Time with Tone says, I watched a Chiefs fan recap the game. He spent over half the show talking about how their red pants are bad luck. I swear people make all kinds of excuses
That's
when
weird.
we beat someone. Yeah, it's funny. Well, I mean, we had Chiefs fans blaming the refs. Like, dude, 99.9% of all those calls, they were right. I mean, you can't grab the guy
99% of
before
them
he pass
right,
gets
and
there.
so many like people were complaining about the one pass interference on the third down, and I
Well,
saw
the end zone one.
more contact on that one than the Jesse Bates early in the game that led to a touchdown. So I'm like, okay, if you want to call them both like this vaguely ticky tack,
Mm-hmm.
well, they were calling it that way. But
Mm-hmm.
if you want to really get down to nitty gritty, the one that we benefited from was more egregious than the one that was called against Bates. There was no other way Bates could have played that. So the calls favored the Chiefs. People want to cry about whatever. I was screaming for holds. Like I had a Chiefs fan like
Henderson
in
got
front of
held a
me.
lot. I will say
Dude,
that. He
it was
got yeah.
insane. And then some of the ticky-tack holds that we got called for, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you've got to
Mm-hmm.
be kidding me. So yeah, no, that was not. I talk about that. Like, when have we ever benefited from officiating? When have we won a game thanks to the officials? That was not it.
No, and that's the thing, and we took it from him, and I'll say that I said this earlier in the broadcast. The way Burrow and Chase played, they took it from them. There wasn't anything because none of these, every catch that Chase made, he made a play. Even the one where the slant and go, he made the play to beat everybody to go to the end zone. The contested catches, the ball placement, we took it from them. Nobody gave us anything. I'm with Terry here. He said, I need a cigar for our first playoff victory since 1990.
Gotta get that 85, the Ocho cigars. I've
There
not
you
had
go.
one yet. My favorite cigar, and cigar aficionados might laugh at me, but you know what? You like what you like. Be confident. Whatever you like, you buy it and you smoke it, you drink it, you do whatever. But Acid Cuba,
Ooh.
their flavored cigar. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
goodness, so good, and they're shorter, so I don't have time to be that dude. I realize, you give me a beard and an ascot, and I should probably. I don't even know what an ascot is. It just feels like I should.
You should be wearing it.
Yeah, while I'm smoking a cigar and pontificating about stuff. Hey, there we go. There we go.
Somehow I missed this. It said CJ photobombed Joe during his
Dude,
field
CJ's
post game
great.
interview. I love CJ. CJ is awesome. Dude, he is, and he's a bigger part of this team than I think he gets credit for, and not just the offensively part, but the locker room guy.
Oh
He
yeah.
is definitely one of the leaders on the team, and he keeps it loose.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hunter
He
says,
is worth way more than the national media gives him credit for.
"Oh, absolutely." Hunter says last play before halftime was a hold on Von Bell by the Chiefs. They're holding Von Bell. Oh, were they? I don't have to watch that one again. I didn't see that.
John Hinkle likes the acid. All right, good man, good man.
Oh, there you go. He likes those. There you go. Let's see here, Joe. We got a couple more. I think we'll probably get out of here. Jeff Holmes, you guys should check out Locked On Chiefs about what they thought of the game. One of the guys was crying and making excuses and wants a rematch at Arrowhead. Hey, you never know. You might get your shot. AFC Championship.
Here's the killer for that. Like, the Chiefs are a damn good team.
Oh, yeah.
They did not need the referee help that they were getting left and right. And I'm terrified of playing the Chiefs again.
Well, I'm terrified to play them again. Yeah, they're good. No, I'm terrified to play them again. But it's not like the refs gave us the game. I mean, that's what ticks me off. The Bengals took it from them. Chase and Burrow made plays and took it from them.
Yep.
That's what it is. It was more of that than it was the refs. And there was a lot of penalties against them because you guys were holding and you were pass interfering. You know, I mean, sorry, but you couldn't cover Chase.
That defense, okay, the closest they gave up 358 yards against the Eagles and 315 yards against the Bills. They beat the Eagles, but they lost to the Bills. Every other the Browns in the beginning of the year, they gave up 304, surprisingly. Actually, they gave up 304 there and 153 yards on the ground and still won.
Augie's telling me be careful what you wish for. I didn't wish for it. I said
wish for Chiefs. So, you know, if the Chiefs want to play us again, you know, be careful what you wish for, because guess what? That wasn't a fluke for Jamar. No, that wasn't a fluke for Burrow. Like, that's how they play.
Right. That's
you
what I'm
better
trying to
figure
say.
out, you know, if that matchup comes, you're going to remember Boyd, Higgins, Chase.
Yeah, and the thing is,
good luck.
You know, the funny thing is, Boyd and Higgins didn't do as much. They had catches, but you take Chase away, they're going to step up.
Yeah,
we have weapons after weapon, and that's what I guess I'm trying to say is they keep complaining about the refs. Quit. We beat you. Sorry, we made the plays. You didn't. It happens, and it's not like it was a fluke. Oh my goodness, it was a pass interference that was so egregious. It wasn't. No. You know,
if the best they can do about the refs is that the refs had some ticky-tack calls that were called the same way they were called against us. That's the best they can do. There wasn't anything that was just totally favored the Bengals. When you look at the entire course of the game, the Chiefs overall benefited more from those calls. That's just a fact. They're just hurt because, you know, Tyler Boyd had to readjust his helmet because of the illegal hands of the face.
Right,
at the end.
Exactly. He smacked him. So I mean, so it wasn't. They didn't make it up. They did it. Quote Great says he is so large, it's hard to defend him. PI, and Boyd is such a good route runner. Yep. You're going to hold him. All that happened on Sunday. Yeah, exactly. Like you just said, they tried to slow him down and they couldn't. I'm sorry, but you couldn't. And that's what is the best thing about what we have. And the future is so bright in here in Cincinnati. And that's why we're all so excited. Because, I mean, even Tony Romo, I think he said this on the broadcast because I rewatched it yesterday. He said, is this the beginning of the Bengals era? Or I don't know exactly how he says. Kind of, is this reminding you of how the Chiefs started, you know? Oh, that's zooming in.
It is. It is. A little dramatic effect, yes. I'm telling you, people will laugh. This is the start. I am going to say it. I'm not going to jinx anything. Dynasty in Cincinnati. We're going to be talking about Burrow for 15 years.
Boom. Hey, well, I don't want to hear any sad stories from any team. Hooday!
Absolutely. Nobody peed on my truck. We beat the Chiefs at home. We clinched the division.
You didn't catch yourself on fire. That's a good thing, too.
Yep.
We're happy with that. Beard's still all intact. We're good. We're good with that.
Oh, I need to comb it. Did you see Aaron Doster? Like, how's he going to post that picture? See, look, it's all combed. Somehow I did this weird thing, and I'm like, how are you going to like edit that? Like, give me a Photoshop in the middle there.
I've worked really hard on this. Come on. Oh my goodness. All right, Cap, it's about 7:00. We gotta go watch the Clowns and the Squealers play tonight, and I hope they both lose.
I love it because guess what? I don't give a
Exactly.
I'm
care.
drinking, and
Yeah.
at every screw up, I'm gonna laugh at them. I'm gonna laugh at everybody. If anybody falls and looks stupid, I'm gonna tweet about it. I don't care.
Yeah.
This is
It
great.
just, you know what? It doesn't matter.
Every Browns fan that barked at Paul Brown Stadium, like you were gonna win the division, everyone that's like, oh, I got something in my pocket for you.
The guy who came over and woofed in mine in Dale's ear. Yeah. Right there. I got something for you too. Because tonight your game doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Now, to the few Browns fans I know that are good fans, oh man, it rough season. You know, come back better next year. I know I've been there. It sucks, but the cocky ones,
yeah. I had me and Hube were talking about this earlier in the year. I had so many fans. I had one Cleveland fan come after me so hard on TikTok, on freaking TikTok, about, oh, you don't have an offensive line. You're going to get Joe Burrow killed. We got the greatest offensive line. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, but your quarterback is Baker Mayfield. We have jackpot Joey Burrow. And then he went off on something else, and I just ended it. I'm like, whatever. I haven't heard from him lately. I don't know why. It's kind of interesting.
No, I've been slowly going through some of my old. Somebody found one of my old predictions that was spot on, and all the people who said, "Oh, no way," you know, old takes exposed, and here we are, playoffs within 2 years. Bam, love it.
All right, brother. Well, I think we're rolling out here. Got any final words till we do this again next Monday?
Hey, good luck getting tickets to playoffs. Apparently, they are already sold out. I love it because one of the last times that we were in the playoffs, we had trouble selling out. There was a threat of a blackout. They're already sold out.
Woohoo!
So, you know what? Keep an eye on some of the ticket sites. You know, stay connected on social media. There's going to be people, plans change. You know, I'd love to see Bengals fans selling face value to other Bengals fans. We'll all be a big network, help each other out. But I hope to see you all there for our finally first playoff win since
1990.
Well, I was gonna weed Betty White in there, but I'm like, nah, it's too soon. I miss her already. She was such a positive.
I love
person.
Betty White.
She would have given us a hoo-day. That would have been great. Like, to get her on Cameo or something and give us a hoo-day. Love you, Betty.
Exactly.
But yes, see you at the playoff game.
Absolutely, brother.
Hoo-day.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Guys, Cap's awesome, and he cracks me up. I don't know about you guys. I think he's funny as beep. So let's get to the Facebook groups that let me live stream, and I appreciate every single one of them. Sorry, I'm laughing at Cap in the waiting room. I'm not telling you what he's doing. Oh my God. Facebook groups that let me live stream. Oh, geez. Houday Nation, Houday Legion, Bearcat Ruckus, Bearcat Country, Cincinnati Reds riding third heading for home, the Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar, and you can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice. Oh my God. I'm on Facebook. I'm not looking at you, Cap. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Trinopole. TikTok handle is at Iceman90. I'll be pulling off the sound later on tonight, put it on the podcast. Oh, it'd be on Beanbot, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play. Pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Please make sure you rate, like, and review. Give me a 5-star review. I would greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. YouTubers, my originals, we're at 1,437 subscribers. You guys are awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Like I said, my goal is to try to get to 2,000 subscribers by Super Bowl. We're getting close. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors about Sports with Strawberry Ice. Please subscribe. Please share. Tell everybody and anybody about it. And as my boy, Jeremy Dimebag D likes to say, remember one thing. And one thing only, and that is you don't live in Cleveland, you live in Cincinnati, so act like it. Houday, we're playoff bound, baby. I cannot wait. And that's your sports, baby. See ya!
Let's go. Stripes, 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 yeah. Stripes, 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 yeah. Stripes, 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 yeah. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and drippin' orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, everything day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle drippin' heat, tigers strike the city streets. East side stand up, west side stand up. If you reppin' who day, time to put your hands up. Bengals stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Who day in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle drippin'. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feastin' now. Fit the bounce, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and drippin' orange and black and white.